If you want this tour,
don't come here. I don't care who you are.
then all you got to do is get through phase 1 of the manor, which is the boot camp, Holly's playground, whatever you want to call it. You've got to show us that you've got what it takes to go through desolation. Just don't quit. It's as simple as that. All right, on with the show. Hey everybody, it's Russ coming at you right here from MCKAMEY Manor. Yeah, all right, this next movie was not really gonna actually ever supposed to be a movie, but it kind of turned into one. This is the story of Ashley Lynn and her time at the manor. And again, it wasn't gonna be anything special or big, but started working on it and it was kind of fun, and so here you go. So without further ado, the story of Ashley Lynn versus MCKAMEY Manor. For safety reasons, I have to know that you can actually handle the real show.
Are you aware that MCKAMEY Manor's Holly's Playhouse, located in Summertown, Tennessee, is a stunt-driven obstacle course designed to evaluate the contestants' mental and physical abilities? Yes, from watching the different episodes of Thank You, Bridget, of the show, it became quite obvious to me that just from watching this that, you know, while Russ sits inside, he's watching people's reactions, possibly looking for NLP cues and stuff like that, how you react to different things. I noticed like a lot of the things test your breath, test how you do underwater, test your strength and stuff like that. And also it's going to test, you know, how you mentally and emotionally figure out puzzle solving problems and how you can get along, you know, and, you know, your patience and tolerance and stuff like that. So yeah, I was always aware that those things were going to be judged and tested. And I think it's a really good idea. I think it's actually quite brilliant. And it's fun too.
It's not rocket science. If you can't handle some basic physicality, don't even bother showing up.
Participant verifies that they understand all risks associated with MM and that participant freely accepts all risk involved with MM.
So again, another way of me asking, you understand how physical it is and how mental it is. And again, I'm telling you, it really is not a wise thing to do. It's not a wise thing for anybody to do. I'm not just saying, when I say you really don't want to do it like the back of my shirt, I'm serious. I mean, you know I'm serious, right?
Yes.
It's not a joke. It's not some other haunted house that you go to, that you've been to, that you get scared, pushed around a little bit. That's not what this place is.
Yes.
So when I say you really don't want to do it, it's real. And you don't need this nonsense, actually. So I really hope that after this contract is done, you're like, Russ, this is fun. Let's go get a pizza.
Participant fully understands that by signing this waiver that they are giving MM permission to keep nothing off the table except sexual, religious, or inappropriate situations. Everything else imaginable can and will happen inside MM. You are aware of this and are giving full permission for any action that may happen inside of MM.
I don't normally show this in the movies, but I figured what the heck, why not? So pay attention to the next few minutes and you'll learn some secrets of the manor.
So that's a real big deal. Everything is on the table. Mm-hmm. You have no idea what's inside my little warped little mind with traps and little excursions and stunts and breakers that you're going to do. You have no clue. Everything is on the table with the exception of all that stupid stuff there. We're not going to obviously ever do that. But are you really willing to go that far? Are you willing to just go with whatever I throw at you? Because it's going to be stuff that's going to blow your mind, and it's stuff that it's going to be, you know, some of it easy, some of it difficult, some of it, you know, like the Alice thing is fun, some is fun, but everything is on the table. Are you ready for that?
I'm ready for that as long as I can use my safe phrase, and as you said, I can.
Yeah.
So, Alice is really the thing that I want to do, but I mean, yeah.
But you're going to have to do some things to get to Alice.
I know.
So, and based upon what I saw so far,
That's going to be challenging.
that might not work.
Yeah.
I mean, you may have difficulty getting there.
I understand.
Even though I can tell you that it's nothing extreme, for real, nothing extreme, and it's not even a stunt. So you're not even going to do a stunt until you start the Alice show.
What's the difference between a stunt and a breaker?
Okay, so let's talk about the three. So you got tasks, stunts, and breakers. Everything you've done so far is a task. Signing a contract, for swinging a sledgehammer, pulling a tire. That's all goofy, silly stuff. Those are tasks. A task, if you fail it, does not get you kicked out of the show.
Okay.
And you don't lose anything except $500, but you know.
The money's off the table. You can have it.
You're not getting $20.
I didn't even know there was 20,000 until we talked on the phone. So that was like,
it's not even going to take place. You know, but that's okay. So a task, you fail a task, then I would take away $500. A stunt is a little bit more ramped up. A stunt is when your time starts clicking.
Okay.
So everything we're doing right now, it's not on the table.
Right.
So people go, but actually you were there for 6 hours. And you go, yeah, but you got to explain to them.
Zero
"Yeah, but
time.
I didn't do any stunts. I didn't get anywhere. I was just doing simple tasks and contracts and dancing and singing and stuff.
Right.
That's not time.
It's not time.
You actually have to get someplace within the first stunt to start the clock. Just popping your head inside the first contraption does not count.
You'll lose money on a stunt, not get you kicked out. A breaker is game over.
Right.
If you cannot complete the breaker, it's done.
Are there breakers before Alice?
No.
Okay.
No.
Good to know.
I'm going to make sure that your breaker is well after Alice. Well after Alice. You'll have a lot of things. If you can just get through Alice, then you have a lot of time to just kind of linger around. You can linger around inside Alice all you want, with the exception of if you're there too long, everything will start
getting clothes or something.
Yes.
Said.
Yes.
It's all about the fail cards. I start you off with 6. Collect as many as possible. Collect 10, and you'll be doing great.
And it's not like claustrophobic bags, it's not like little nylon bags. Like, no, this is real closed-in hydraulics that are going to be closing in on you.
Okay.
So it's no joke. It can squeeze you, it can hurt you if you don't get out of there quick enough. So you got about 2 hours to maneuver through the maze and all the animatronics that are inside
cool.
Alice. And remember, I won't be in there. I'll be watching you from CCTV. So Alice is probably the easiest thing you're going to do.
That's probably the only thing I'm going to do if I get that.
You know? but I'm not going to. Most people, if you got through Alice, I give you something tougher afterwards. I'm not going to do that. I want you to see as much as you can. So we're going to go, you know, don't tell the whole world I'm doing this, but I'm giving you the baby tour. Okay? So that way you can see more. And just as long as you don't tell people I gave you the easy tour. That's all I ask.
I think it's kind of obvious, but I won't say
Well, but they won't know what happens.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
They're not going to know anything. So you've got to kind of work it up to like, no, he didn't go easy.
They're like, oh my God.
All right.
What made you want to attempt the manor?
I love challenging myself. I like to conquer fears, and by delving into my own fears and anxieties, it helps me to help my clients with hypnosis and stuff like that. Hi, my name is Ashley Lynn Capito, and I'm from Tampa, Florida. I am a hypnotist, a yoga teacher, a Reiki master, neurofeedback trainer, and a horror film actress.
How long do you give yourself to go through?
No. Ask that one again.
What's your own prediction of how long you think this is going to last?
I'm in it for the minute. It's all about the present moment.
I can't reiterate this enough. You got to hang in there during phase 1. It's not that tough. You're not going to die.
I would really like to get to Alice, but Russ is just pretty good at
I'm trying to get you to Alice. We haven't signed the contract yet.
There's a method to my madness. I have to know what you're capable of. Simple as that.
Watch this girl, man. This girl's got guns. You watch her. You watch her. Come on.
Here's a simple truth. If you can't handle some basic physicality and mental games at the beginning of the show, don't even show up.
I'm Scott, the pro haunter from Folklore Haunted House in Ackworth, Georgia. Russ kicked my butt and I quit McCamey Manor.
Just hanging in there, kicking our ass.
And you what?
And I quit.
I'm from Homewall, Tennessee. I drove a whopping 30 minutes, and MCKAMEY Manor and Dark Phoenix kicked my ass, and I quit.
My name's Sean. Came all the way from Georgia to tell Russ I quit.
I didn't even make it in, and I broke. I broke myself.
MCKAMEY Manor kicked my ass, and I'm a bitch. I quit.
I quit.
I quit. I'm done.
I'm a little bitch. I quit.
I quit.
I quit.
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 I quit.
You really don't want to do this.
I want to say thank you so much to Russ and Holly in the Manor. I had an amazing experience, and it was just so much, and wow, it's so awesome.
Ashley is here. Showtime. What's up, Jake? She's late. Strike a gangster already. What the heck is that all about, right?
Standalone contract. Agree that I am a willing participant in MCKAMEY Manor and I am not under any duress, that I am participating in signing of my own free will. I acknowledge, agree, and consent for the tour to start immediately, and that the remainder of the contract will be signed at a later time during the show tour. By signing this standalone contract, I am agreeing to be interacted with, roughed up, mentally challenged, physically challenged, and participate in all events as I had actually signed the waiver, release, and indemnity agreement, the personal release form, and the non-disclosure agreement and the non-disparagement agreement in its entirety. The police have indeed been informed of the movie that is being shot and the schedule of events for today.
We have to always call the police department, folks, so they don't come in and shoot me. Hey, good morning. This is Russ, your friendly neighborhood haunted house guy. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Say hello to Ashley from Florida. She's taking the tour today, so don't come out and shoot me or nothing like that, okay? All right, so that means that we can now start the show, which we're gonna start, and then you're gonna go back and do everything else, okay?
Uh-huh.
Law enforcement's watching. Have you been tortured yet? No. Not yet, but you will later. You know I'm gonna torture you later, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know that. You're waiting for that, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
Doggone right. That's what everybody comes here for, the torture.
It's a torture house. It's not a haunted house, it's a torture house.
Torture factory.
Torture factory.
The county commissioner, Scott Franks, torture factory, he calls this place.
Really?
And he calls it a fetish house. How about that?
Fetish?
Did you know that? Isn't this crazy? Is this fetish or what? This is the craziest fetish you've ever seen, huh? She's scared. Look how scared she is. Hey, how are you?
How are you?
Good, come on out. Here she is, sports fans.
Hi, sports fans.
In the flesh.
In the fur.
You go, run, girl. You're not running on me. There's no running in yoga. There's no crying in baseball. How do you feel?
Excited. How you guys doing?
I can't stress this enough. You need to earn as many cards as humanly possible, because the more cards you have when the sun goes down, the better your chances will be.
Hi, this is Ashley Lynn Capito here in sunny Tampa, Florida, outside at our public Walmart. Friday night I crashed your party, Saturday I spent on Sony, Sunday came and crashed me out again.
You need to get in quick too. None of this stuff where you just like, get on in there. Oh, does that feel good? Get all the way down in there. Yeah. How does that feel?
Chilly.
A little chilly.
At the Copacabana, the hottest spot north of Havana. The Copacabana. Hi Holly, can you hear me?
How are you doing?
You're so out of sync, it's not even funny with what's going on. I love it.
It is a pretty look there, isn't it? Interesting.
I'm hot, sticky, sweet, from my head to my feet. Hey, you want to be part of our show? What's happening, man?
But I'm thinking, it is kind of like breakfast time right now, right? So maybe I need to feed her an egg. You guys want her to have an egg?
Moving on.
Breakfast time?
No, breakfast is at 6 a.m.
I've got a special egg for you.
Thank you.
You're from the old razzle dazzle.
One of those special 1,000-year-old eggs. The problem with these eggs now is that they're like, they're rotten now. So they're a little bit...
That's okay, I'm well-aged myself,
What if you are just indeed disgusting?
And that water, I must tell you, that has poop and urine in there.
I've heard all about that. Participant agrees and understands that it is quite possible that they may come in contact with raw sewage.
Yeah, you already have. I told you that's nasty stuff. Okay.
Okay.
No,
I peed in it too.
Yeah, there you go. So for next week, that's what you're peeing in.
Razzle dazzle.
Just go ahead and, take a little chunk and see what it's like for you. Open your mouth up. Let's take a look. Spit the whole thing out. There, the girl.
and they'll never catch one.
MCKAMEY Manor is right here in Middle Tennessee.
Many of you have been to a haunted house, but this is not one of those. This is a place where you can be slapped, pushed, dunked in water, tied up, shocked, force-fed cockroaches. Lawrence County Commissioner and longtime public servant Scott Frank says this is not a haunted house.
It goes beyond a fetish. I mean, anyone who would let someone physically attack them and torture them, essentially, it's a torture house. It's not a haunted house, it's a torture house. Mr. MCKAMEY claims it's all smoke and mirrors and it's staged, but that's when we realized something's got to be done about this. You can't be doing this type of activity in a residential area.
MCKAMEY says the price of admission is just a big bag of dog food, nothing else. He videotapes and posts movies on the haunts, but now he is being closely watched by an entire community.
Participant agrees that portions of their tour peace out will be live streamed to Facebook for their viewing audience, and that law enforcement monitors all activities, and the contestant will act appropriately.
So you understand that law enforcement watches everything I do just to find that one thing to come raid me on, right?
Yeah, that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just
I
know
don't want
they're
that to
watching
happen for you or for me, so no way.
These are the neighbors' dogs that we watch. This is Nala and this is Ozark. He's got a person's face. You got people eyes.
I appreciate you having me here, man.
Oh well, you say that now.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Nate says quit now.
You're smart. Yeah, you just lay there and do your thing. You guys are okay. You guys are quiet. You're not like the other two. That's what your money's going to today, is to board them.
Donation for the doggy kennel.
Oh, that's so sweet. The donation goes to boarding Milo and Malibu, because otherwise it just gets too unruly.
You wouldn't hear all the fun and games.
You wouldn't hear anything. You're breathing heavy already. Oh my goodness gracious. Ashley, you're supposed to be a stud muffin here.
Stud muffin?
Yeah.
Practicing my pranayama yoga in the car.
Okay, all right. I'm glad you're practicing here.
The doctor's
Okay,
there?
let's take a look at it. This is what we like to do. So show the fans what you got.
Okay. This is my...
Catch your breath. Oh my goodness. There you go. You'll be all right.
This is my sports physical.
Okay, good deal. So that's what you need, sports fans. A sports physical. What's it say? To say you're okay?
It says okay to participate, perform for a reality TV show.
Yes, it does. It doesn't any more real than this.
Caution for arthritis.
So yes, fans, we need to get this on her. I think you're missing some protection. And I think we need to give you a helmet to wear.
Oh,
because
helmet.
I'm just thinking that, and just in case things get rough and rowdy, you never know, right?
Right.
Okay. You want a bigger helmet? I got a bigger one.
I'm pretty good with this one, thank you.
The bigger one is much larger, a little bit heavier.
Bigger is not always better.
Oh, good. Hear that, ladies? Oh, you got your tick stuff? Yeah, okay, do your thing. As you can tell, I really care on the shorts and stuff, and whatever.
He's probably immune. Gotta get the tail.
Yeah, get the tail.
Get the tail.
All right.
Find the tail. There we go.
So this is a Holly request. You look beat already. Are you beat already? Come on now. There you go. She's moving. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. There you go. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah. Look at that. That thing is ripping. Oh my goodness. We went about a foot.
We had 2 feet.
Yeah, we did. We had 2 feet. Come on. You're not even out of the circle yet. Look, here's the circle. That's the circle it was sitting in. You're not even out of the circle yet.
I am completely fine and safe.
I want every single body part shoved inside your little helmet. Yeah. All of them.
I am a hypnotherapist.
Start shoving them on in there, girl.
The handyman did it.
This is the silly stuff. USS Russ, I love it.
Tossing those tires around, oh my goodness.
Show us how to lift that tire. You got this, girl. You got this. Just pretend you're, do Holly mode, Holly mode.
You got this.
You really don't want to do this.
Find it. Come on, keep going, baby. Come on, there you go. All right. There you go. You want to stop? Go ahead. Gotta find it. Okay. All right, keep going. Does this help you? There you go. Walk it on out, come on. Put it back on. We're not done with you yet.
Good luck.
Just whip that thing around.
Molly, I need you.
I know, right? Come on, honey. This way. Oh yeah, yeah.
I am a Reiki master and a yoga teacher.
If you watch Pro Hunter's movies, he's the cursed little Charmander. And he hasn't been too late. You gotta break the curse, but I don't think you're gonna break the curse tonight.
It's not looking so good.
Charmander, he is like a pain in the neck. He's not.
I got him now.
You gotta break the curse.
He's here.
He's in there, okay.
And my whole time at the manor was really fun and silly. Even the parts that I can't talk about and that you'll never get to see. I was never actually even, like, I didn't even have time to really be afraid. I was actually just cracking up and laughing. 1, 2, 3.
1.
1, 2.
What are you doing? Get your hand down. The feet aren't moving. How come the feet are just sitting there? I don't understand. Why are the feet just sitting there? And then the hands up there. I don't get it.
I have always wanted this challenge, and I felt that, you know, maybe I was a little bit too old, too frail, too whatever, you know, I didn't want to injure myself in any way, and Russ has assured me that I am one of the oldest contestants at the age of 45 and proud, and that yet I'm still applicable, that I can still do this.
I want you to look at that poopy water. That is nasty. That is diarrhea water that's coming on you.
That's all good.
That's good stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Get it all in there, Missy. Get it all in there. Sports fans, we're doing this. So talk to folks in there. I want to make sure you're okay. I want to make sure that you're all rinsed off. Are you rinsed off?
I'm pretty rinsed off.
Are you sure?
1. What? Wait a second. Wait, what was that?
Get that right on in there, girl.
I also am a student yoga therapist. A little foot fetish.
A little foot fetish. Yeah, you know.
Put it.
You know
Maybe I
you.
should go this way.
Nosy, that's just silly, isn't it? Look at those feet. She's doing a dance number. She's doing a dance number. She's not doing jumping jack. That's a dance number.
You interesting young ladies. I tell you, get it on in there. There we go. That's beautiful.
I hope you guys are having fun with
They
this.
are. They're loving it. They're loving it.
You know what you gotta do? You gotta get back in that little freezer and cool off, and you've got 20 seconds to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Holly said it's called found footage. Get it? Get it? Footage.
Oh, yeah, that's good, Holly.
That's Holly's little thing she made of found footage.
And 20. Oh, you missed it. Oh, you were so close. You were so close. It was 20.
And I have some fun with some adult horror acting.
Yeah, all the way in there. Hold your breath for 15 seconds. Ready? Go, 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 go. There's no. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Here we go. Oh, there it is. This poor girl. Oh, she's a good trooper. Oh, there it is. That wasn't 15 seconds. What are you laying on the ground for? What? What? Oh, you're on the ground again, Ozzy. What is she doing, Ozzy?
You made this look so incredibly easy.
And it's, trust me, it's harder when Holly's there. So far you failed like 3 times. Don't you fail 3 more times. So that means you got a breaker coming your way already. You got a breaker. Ashley, say yay! Yay! I earned myself a breaker. Say that.
I earned myself a breaker.
Congratulations. Oh yeah, this is that guy who wants to film you.
Documentary.
You get on here.
Great, we're all
Come on, get. Hey, you're in there. Come on. Perfect.
My name is Daniel, and I'm doing a documentary.
Found footage. Squeeze out all the water if you need to make room, you know.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
So I go more on the spiritual side aspects of things.
Doesn't get no,
kind of intrigues me.
Doesn't get more spiritual than McKamey Manor. Hallelujah, brother.
Yes, holy cow.
It just keeps going and going and going, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, get that big foot sticking out of your onesie. Oh, that's wonderful.
And I came all the way up here to visit Russ and McKamey Manor because I love challenging myself.
Taylor Lee says, you could do this.
Thanks, Taylor.
And the thing she does best of all is she is a tire thrower aficionado. Bridget says, I can do it. Amber, John, everybody's on. There you go. So now you're getting inventive. Get all that on there. Here you go. That's what I'm talking about. We gotta get a really good picture of you. That is adorable. She can throw tires like it's crazy. That's adorable, I say. She's been throwing tires all morning. All right, you ready to go show them how to do it? Watch this girl, man. This girl's got guns. You just watch her, man. She gets on that thing and she just tears it up. It's amazing.
So it is August 11th, and here in Florida.
Come on, run over there. Run. What kind of running is that? Go, Ashley, go. Come on, Ashley.
Were you ever forced in any way to participate in the McKamey Manor experience? Absolutely not. I did this totally freely of my own will. In fact, most people that I know were actually kind of insistent that I not do this. They thought it was rather crazy.
Run like you mean it. Run like you're late. Run like you're late for a yoga class. Yes, you know. Run, Forrest, run, she said.
That's what I said.
All right. Get that back in there again.
Yep.
Hoo-yah! Whoa! Atta girl. Come on, look at her go. Yeah, she's a stud now. There you go. That's a new way of doing it. You got this, Ashley. You got it.
That's right. We got no time frame.
Hey, there is no time frame. This is not a timed event here. Raven, Tara Lee.
Tara Lee, what's up?
We may be here when the sun goes down at this rate. It's possible. I wasn't planning on it, but it might happen. Man, this tire is like, whoa! All right, here's my sound effects. Come on, you keep going now, girl. Come on. There it is. Oh, that was a good effort, though, but.
It was a good effort.
Okay, you got this thing now. Woo! Come on now. Come on now. There she is. She's a trooper. She's a trooper. How about that? She's doing good, right? Bubbles are coming up. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Got a little hand over here. Good job. Okay. So now you should be really fresh and relaxed and good to go. Are you?
Yeah. You know, a lot of people come on this show and they say they want to kick MCKAMEY Manor's butt, they want to kick Russ's butt. That's not what I'm all about. I want to kick my own butt.
Oh, here goes. Oh, she's sliding it backwards. I like that. Wave at him. Wave, everybody.
Hey!
There we go. Did he wave?
Yeah. There's some lady watching us.
Are they watching? That's our nosy neighbors. Oh, she's gonna drag it now.
Were you warned numerous times about the intensity of the manor? Absolutely. I was told many times that I did not want to do this.
Come on, yeah, that's a new technique. The inside flip. Don't let crush your little feetsies. Oh, there's USS Rust. There it is. See, oh, look at there. All right. Keep going now. You keep on going. That's excellent. There's USS Rust.
Were you properly warmed up, yoga, stretching, prior to any physical activities? Oh, I was quite warmed up. I get up and I do my own yoga every day anyway, so, and they made sure I was nice and warmed up.
Looks like a worm. She looks like a little worm. She's a little worm. Oh my gosh. That's a little worm move. She's just teasing me again.
I love the challenge.
I don't even know what those are even called. What are those called? All right, see, we're here to look out for you.
Yep. Were you offered nourishment such as food or water, Gatorade, etc. during your tour? Yes.
Oh, yummy. How's it taste? Look over here at me. That tastes pretty good? Does that taste better?
Well, yeah.
So I had a backpack, which I was told to bring, and it was there constantly. There were many times throughout the fun activities of the tire and all the stuff that you guys saw me and the food coloring, where I was actually asked several times if I wanted to take a break, and no, I didn't need to take a break up until right before. I think I snacked a little bit during the contract signing, and like right before the breaker, I did take a little tiny break. But other than that, I was perfectly fine.
And the other one?
Oh yeah.
That's a lot better, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's really tasty. So look at that. Yeah, that looks nasty.
I love to be scared. I love to endure through everything. That's why I do some horror acting with the sleeve box, Gator Blade films, you know, even American Guinea Pig. I love it all.
See those cameras at? It's up in the air. You are the worst camera holder I've ever had in my life.
That's why I act not so.
Okay, come on, let's go, follow me. They're on like the watches.
I never saw the bake sale sign. Where was
It's
that?
right in front. Right at the...
Okay.
In fact, here, come here.
Okay.
Let go. Come on, everybody, I'm gonna show you all the bake sale sign. The one you always hear about?
Yeah.
All right, come on over with me. All right, so here's the famous sign. It's been here for like over a year. There's little Holly Bobali. She's setting our sign up that she made. There it is. Support the Run Russ out of town bake sale. Good job. Come here, look over here. That's really cute.
I have makeup on.
Huh? Oh, you look beautiful. Get out of here. You're always beautiful. You're gorgeous. Gorgeous. Support the Run Russ Out of Town bake sale. And that was from those neighbors across the street there. They were trying to organize.
They like you that much.
Oh, they love it. Yeah, they're the ones that gave us the cease and desist letter, said we're killing people here. And
they're killing people here?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
You didn't know we kill people here?
No, not at all.
There it is, kids. So this is where you pull up at, right here.
Did Russ or other members of the crew try to talk you out of attending MCKAMEY Manor? And have you heard numerous times from other people that you really don't want to do this? Absolutely. And I did it anyway.
Participant was warned numerous times about the intensity of MCKAMEY Manor by the owner and other members of the crew, and that you really don't want to do this, for
Yes.
sure.
So let me say it officially on camera. Ashley,
Yes, Russ.
no kidding aside, all no fun and games. You really don't want to do this. For real. There's a reason why nobody has ever made it. You really don't want to do this. You're going to wind up failing. You're going to wind up possibly getting hurt. You really don't want to do this.
Thank you, Russ.
So if I have done my job properly, hopefully at the end of this contract you'll say, you know what, it was fun, it was great meeting you, but this really isn't for me. Because once you say game on, it's game on.
It's hammer time. Do-do-do-do. Hey, do-do-do. Bam. That's right. This is what I want. Even though my wrist is broken right now, I'm still going to show you how to do it. This is what I want. This is a very light hammer, okay? It's a 4-pound hammer. You got this thing, okay? 4 pounds. It's not a big deal, okay? It's not a heavy hammer, okay? This is what I want you to do. I want you up, and then boom, like that. Pick it up again, and up, and then boom, like that, okay? And up, boom. 4 pounds. You got this thing.
You got 46 to go.
I know, but I don't pick out you're fun.
I tried.
So I really want the challenge, and you know, it's okay to me if I last 3 minutes or 3 hours. Of course, like I'd love to last like the whole show.
4-pound little weakly little hammer. I want that technique. Just like I showed you.
This is not 4 pounds.
Well, of course it was. You saw me do it. What are you doing? You saw how I want. That is not what I showed you.
My name is Ashley, and I earned a breaker at MCKAMEY Manor.
It's actually an earned a record. Okay.
Oh, that's so good you did that. All right. Now you ready to continue on with the contract?
Did you freely sign and understand the MCKAMEY Manor liability waiver, and were you given enough time to read the waiver and non-disclosure forms? Absolutely. In fact, I was allowed to ask as many questions as I wanted to, and I did ask questions over and over and over again. And it's all the details, right?
Participant fully understands that MM is extremely physical and that participant will leave MM with bumps, bruises, cuts, and or other possible injuries which could include possible broken bones. Participant understands that injuries are never on purpose at MM and that the participant is fully aware of the risk and takes full responsibility.
So at some point you're going to get hurt. Everybody gets hurt to some degree. It's just going to happen. So that's just saying right there that you understand it. You understand that cuts, bruises, and sprains and
Oh yeah, I've seen people
the
get
worst.
cut going into the cooler, yeah.
Yeah, and this is nothing.
Yeah.
Wait till we start doing the real show.
Gotcha.
Is that what I showed you?
No.
What the heck? What kind of form is that? No, you get that way over your head. Come on now. You swing it like you mean it. Baseball time. Come on, there's no crying in baseball. What are you doing? Whoop! My God, that's 4 pounds. What kind of a swing is that? You get the other hand down where your other hand is. You lift it in the air and get that one hand to meet your other hand. Now slide that hand down. No, 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 no.
Were you actually for real tortured inside MCKAMEY Manor? No, I was never tortured. Absolutely not. It was all fun and giggles, actually.
Smash it on top of your head. Smash it good. And you're a little bun there. Keep it in there. Spit out the food in your mouth. Put it all in your hand, everything in your hand. I want you now to scrub it all together. Come on. Really good.
I just know that this is going to be a huge experience for me that it's going to help me grow as a person.
And then I want you to put it all in your face. All in your face. Little facial. Yeah, good. It went nowhere on your face. You're funny.
I'm trying. There we go. Is that better?
Yeah, it's wonderful. Start all over again. Here we go. Let's put it down. No, 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 no. Put that hand down, your right hand down to your other hand. There you go. It goes down there.
Oh, at the same time?
Well, yeah, you gotta lift it up. Now slide it down. What is that? What is that?
Participant fully understands that MM is extremely psychological and that the participant may very well leave MM with unintentional emotional distress and psychological issues. Participant understands that it is never the intent of MM to cause contestant any type of psychological damage.
I need 50 starting now, and you got 1 minute. Here we go. This is a pass or fail. You don't want another fail. Here we go. I'll give you 2 minutes. 1. What was that? Wait, you gotta lift up over your head. It's gotta go over your head. It's gotta go over your head.
Were you ever beat up, kicked, slugged, actually physically harmed or destroyed inside McKamey Manor? Absolutely not. In fact, I don't think I was ever really touched other than to have help putting the harness on.
Look, hold this again, come on. This is all you gotta do. This is a 4-pound hammer, 4-pound hammer, right? 4 pounds, 4 little pounds, that's it, okay? So you're gonna stand over here, you're gonna go pick it up and then bring your hands together and boom, right? Catch again, bring it up, hands together, boom! That's all I want you to do. You got this. Go, 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 go.
It's gonna help me grow and challenge other people.
Here we go, she's got it now. Whoa. What is that? What kind of move is that? What? I don't. Okay, give me 25. 25 and 30. 1, 2, 3. You gotta count though for me. You gotta count. Gotta count. Gotta count. What are you doing? Keep going. Keep going. What are you doing?
Were you ever left unattended at any time during your tour? No, I was not.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay.
Russ flipping a tire.
Russ is flipping the tire.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Whoa.
Legs like this, like this. Come on, get him going. Oh, keep it going. Yeah, keep those legs going. Get him up there. Going, go, 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 go. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I know that our horror fans are gonna love it. I know that I'm gonna love it. I can't. Florida has, I'm sorry to say, Florida, we have like, Disney and stuff like that, and I love Disney, don't get me wrong, but we have no real horror haunt challenges.
Bicep curls. Yeah, go, go. Bicep curls. Yeah, come on. What are you doing?
Bicep curling.
Bicep curls. You gotta stand up. You gotta stand up though. Stand up.
One.
Yeah, grab it and do that. Grab it and do that. You got it. Holly does this all day long. Come on now. Come on, you got this. What are you doing? No, that's not what I want. Bicep curls, come on.
Did we truly, not just in an acting manner way, actually hold you against your will to where you could not? No, I was allowed to leave the manor freely of my own will, and I did so. It was awesome.
Give me 5 of them. You gotta give me 5 of them. Give me 3. 3. You can't drop it. Drop it or break. Go, 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 go. Pick it up. Come on, come on, come on. 3 of them. Stand up straight. Good form here. You got this now. Here we go. Drum roll, please. Hold it. Okay, now hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Look at her go. Just 3 of them. 3 of them. Go all the way up. All the way to your chest.
Can you do it?
What? What?
It won't go.
What? Are you serious?
I swear.
What? Holly throws those around like nothing. You got this.
I know Holly's got this.
Hope you guys enjoying the show. Ashley's doing good. She's not going to last, of course, during the real show. But who does, right? It's tougher than you think. This is the fun and games part, but she's doing great, though.
McKamey Manor, this is like what it's all about to me.
First I was afraid, I was petrified.
Sing it, girl.
Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. And then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong. And I grew strong. And I learned how to get along. And so you're back from Tennessee. Just look to find that little.
Were you ever held against your will at any time during your show? Absolutely not. No, there's just no way that I could even say that. I was there of my own will, and the second I said my safe phrase, I was allowed to go.
Get in the water now. Go, run, 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 run. Get all the way in there. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Get in there. Come on. In there all the way. Your breath for 15 seconds.
Yeah, I was like, okay, well maybe that's a little bit too rough on my body, because, as Russ said, I'm old, as Russ said. I don't think I'm old. I'm going to challenge Russ as far as, being old, but,
Get in there now.
Woo! Did you actually for real feel threatened in your tour at McKamey Manor? No. Hi, Katie. No, I never felt threatened.
Get in there right now. All the way under. Let's go. All the way under.
what it is all about is about the personal challenge for me. And I love adrenaline. I love the challenge. I love everything I do, you know.
That's some nasty stuff right there. Everybody's pooping in it. It's gross.
Have you always been aware that MCKAMEY Manor is a stage live performance theatrical show performed just for you and the other guests? Yeah, absolutely. It's 100%, it's showbiz, and I love it. It's great.
It feels good right now.
Well, I'm really excited that Russ is giving me this challenge. I can't believe, oh my goodness, that it's going to be like June 9th. I was like, I just talked to him today, and he's like, you got to come now. And I'm like, okay, I got to come now. And yeah, that's what it's all about. It's about stepping into the moment. And, you know, I teach present moment awareness. I teach mindfulness. And it's all about living this present moment. And whether it be having fun, whether it be, you know, just like stepping into a mindfulness moment. There's a bug biting me. I'm sure Russ is going to use that against me in the future. It's all about what we're experiencing right now, right here, right now, because this is all we got. The past doesn't exist and the future's not there. What we have is this present moment, and I just want to embrace it, and I want to live it, and I want to challenge myself, and I want that adrenaline, and I'm so excited, and I just like can't wait until June 9th. Oh my goodness. Tennessee, look out, here I come. I'm gonna be there. So looking forward to it.
How's that? That feel good?
Yeah.
Feels a lot better, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo! Were you given ample opportunities to cool, I was cool, or to warm up my core temperature if needed? So I was able to, even though the water was really cold, I was actually using a lot of my own hypnosis techniques, and I was like envisioning, you know, being on a heating pad, or my hands were heat and stuff like that. So that's good for me to practice that. And I was using some anchoring and triggering with my senses, as far as smelling lavender instead of, or tasting, you know, good things instead of tasting 1,000-year-old eggs, or smelling sewer water. So that worked out well. And as far as heating up, yeah, Russ at the end, after the show was over, we went for pizza and everything else, and Russ was kind enough to let me take a hot shower because I was freezing, and my back had started to spasm, and that the heat was allowed me to be able to, indeed, to get in my car and be able to drive straight home, so I didn't have to stop in a hotel. Thank you, Amanda, just to take a shower and then indeed head back, because I was anxious to get home afterwards.
All right, you ready to sign some more of the contract?
Yeah.
Okay.
The participant understands for this specific show only that participant is being offered a safe phrase. It is up to the participant to use this safe phrase due to their weakness if they feel they need such a sissy precaution of the safe word or phrase.
All right, so we talked about this already. You do want a safe phrase.
Absolutely.
And you actually memorized your safe phrase.
I did.
So why don't you tell the camera what your safe phrase is?
My safe phrase is, my name is Ashley Lynn Capito, and I came all the way from the musical Chicago via Florida just to MCKAMEY Manor's Alice in Wonderland, and even though I failed miserably on this first attempt, I will be back for round 2. Russ McKamey kicked my butt, I quit, and we all miss Holly.
There you go. And the reason why we talk about Chicago is because she actually did a cute little
song and dance
in front of Walmart or something.
Yeah.
Chicago thing. So
razzle dazzle.
Anything you want to say to everybody before you say goodbye? You want another rotten egg? You want another 1,000-year-old egg or anything?
No, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Awesome.
You know, I'm not out to kick Russ's butt. I'm not out to kick Holly's butt. I love Holly. I'm not out to kick MCKAMEY Manor's butt. I'm just out to kick my own butt and see how far I can go.
Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters! What's another one? I don't know.
You know like 3 words to a song.
I know, it's so bad without the music.
At any time, are you being yelled at by the actors? No, I was never yelled at by anyone. Absolutely not. And that was really fascinating. It was kind.
Did you put that hole there? Did you do that? Did you try to trip me? Did you try to trip me?
No.
Did you try to? Are you trying to make a fool out of me? You think I am funny, huh? You
Does
think
it look like I'm trying to make a fool out of you?
Oh my goodness.
There might be like some tears and some crying and some shame and some blood or some gore and whatever in a few videos from now when I'm actually on the show at MCKAMEY Manor. And I just want you to know that that's part of me too, and I embrace that. I embrace my softness, I embrace my feminine side, I embrace the goddess within me, because, you know, that's part of being feminine and being receptive.
You don't pay attention at all, do you?
Because I'm relaxing.
You just
It's all part of the plan. The tire is holding me up. It's not me holding the tire up.
I love it. I love it.
Are you aware that McKamey Manor's Holly's Playhouse, located in Summertown, Tennessee, is a stunt-driven obstacle course designed to evaluate the contestants' mental and physical abilities?
I'm not about to say I'm going to kick somebody's butt. I just want to kick my own butt. I want to see how far I can go.
Now she's going at it. Come on. There we go. She does a new kind of technique. She goes backwards. Eh? Oh, that's... Oh, that was
supposed to happen.
That was beautiful.
How far I can challenge myself. What's in here? You know, that's what it's all about. That's what it's really all about.
Oh my God. Okay, that was too funny. I'm sorry. Because now she's really trying. Because now there's camera on, so now she's really trying.
I'd love for you to support me, and I'd love for you to vote for me. I'm not going to say against Russ, because we're all for Russ. You know, we're all for what this is all about. We're all for McKamey Manor. We're all for the freedom to do this.
Go ahead. Come on.
Hold on a second.
The whole world's going to see this. Ashley, don't embarrass yourself now. Come on. Don't do it now. Don't start now. Don't start now, Ashley. Come on, girl. Come on. Whoa. Whoa. What you do? Whoa. Oh, come on, Ashley. Oh, think positive thoughts.
We only have this one human lifetime, this one, or maybe we don't, but what I'm going to focus on is what I have right in front of me right now. And, you know, this beautiful lifetime, and how can I embrace it? How can I just enjoy it even more?
Come on, Ashley. Oh, it's getting heavy in it. Oh, boom. What is up with that? You had it. What are you doing? Come on, girl. Get on in there. What are you doing?
It's monumental to me that I'm being asked to do this, or being offered this opportunity right after Memorial Day. And, you know, my dad's a Vietnam vet, and, you know, some people are like, oh, this is torture, this is terrible, this is horrible. No, this is me challenging myself.
It's all strategy.
It's all strategy, man. You need to do a yoga move or something?
Yeah.
You need to hypnotize us so that way we didn't see it?
I have that right, as a woman in this day and age, to challenge myself because of the freedom that my father and this country has offered me. And I'm so excited about all of that.
That was a great move. That was all planned. That was part of gymnastics.
Yeah.
Now she's going to try to pull it now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. How's that working out for you?
Yeah, great.
That's good stuff, isn't it?
Absolutely stunning.
It is. Getting lined up though, aren't you? I like that, girl. Okay.
I love being a goddess. I love being feminine. I just love helping other people.
How did you get into hypnotherapy?
He asked you a question. Talk to him.
I was interested in hypnosis and subliminal stuff when I was a kid. I was using it to study and to move through some other stuff, and it helped me with my dance career and cheerleading a little bit, because I got some bad injuries and they told me I wouldn't be able to dance again, and then I did. So I drifted away from that for a while, and then I was in a bad car accident a while back, and going through a lot of anxiety and stuff like that, and I found it again, and it helped me through that. And then I just fell in love with it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You want to come here if you have anxiety? That's good for you. That's great.
The whole drive here was quite therapeutic, you know.
Yeah. Just wait until later. You're gonna be you're regretting what you're saying.
Probably, but you know, live and learn.
Torture house.
Yeah.
Scott Frank's torture house. Woo! Fetish house.
Yeah.
Commissioner and longtime public servant Scott Frank says this is not a haunted house.
It goes beyond a fetish. I mean, anyone who would let someone physically attack them and torture them. Essentially, it's a torture house. I mean, that's the house. It's a torture house.
You missed the foot fetish part.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
People tend to focus on like what's negative and like what if this was all about what you really wanted it to be? What would your life be like?
Come on, girl. Come on, you got this. What are you doing? Keep going. Take down the inner core. Come on. Looks like I'm gonna do it. You gotta pull it. Come on. What are you doing?
I'm breathing.
Come on, breathe hard. Come on, just stand up and you gotta walk it in. That's all you gotta do.
What would your life be like if you didn't have any fears? What would it be like? Yeah. And it can be like that.
Oh, look at her go. Don't you fall on it. Come on. Oh, look at you go, girl. Come on. Come on, man. You got it. Come on.
Steady wins race sometimes.
Stand. Don't lose it now, girl. Don't lose it now.
There we go.
Now, piece of cake now, right? Just gotta wheel it on in.
Selfish business plug, unwindthemind.biz, and Yoga by Ashley Lynn.
Of course, my number one priority is, with the yoga and hypnosis. So my business is Unwind the Mind, Hypnosis and Wellness. So that's my first priority. Acting and horror, I love it. It excites me, but it's a hobby.
Root me on, because I'm rooting you on. I can't wait to see what happens.
What are you doing? Where are you going? Okay.
To the fence,
You know,
right?
you know where you're going?
That way.
Okay, I was wondering.
All
Double
right.
checking with you.
Did Russ or the crew check on me numerous times to make sure that I was actually A-okay during my time with McKamey Manor? Absolutely, constantly, 100% of the time.
I'm always here about checking. Say thank you, Tommy. Tommy Lawn Care Service.
Thank you, Tommy Lawn Care Service.
Otherwise, he'd have to do this. You don't want to do it. Oh, get out of the way, because she's not too stable.
No, I'm not stable. That's a fact.
It's going to be an awesome experience no matter what. No matter how long, how short, it's going to be great. Really looking forward to it. And look forward to hearing and seeing and reading your comments, and I know you're going to be there for me. Mwah! Thank you.
All this time didn't count. We're still at the big 0. And that's okay, because 0 is a number, and actually 2 zeros together are infinity.
Hey, there you go. So you got infinity time.
This is mathematics and logic in Wonderland.
So how long do you think you're, after reading everything that you read, how long do you think you're going to last?
No comment.
But you're here now. Might as well go do something, right?
Yeah, I'm here now. I'm going to go do something.
So now you're going to read the final version of the...
Sissy baby contract toy.
Yep, the baby sissy contract. And read it out loud so we have it legal that you understand.
To briefly recap this agreement, participant, that is I, understands that MCKAMEY Manor is advising participant many times not to take this tour, and that after everything I, participant, has read regarding the severity of the tour, and it is severe, that participant, I, is going to get hurt in one way, shape, or form or another. Examples would be cuts, bruises, possible broken bones, black eyes, rope burns, exhaustion, dehydration, even possible death. And basically, participant, otherwise known as me, is basically going to go, for lack of better wording, going to be body hardened, and that participant is likely going to have their hair removed. No. Once again, MCKAMEY Manor is telling participants that after reading the entire contract, the participant should not do this. Absolutely. Russ has told me so many times they should not do this. It's almost like hypnosis. You
Yeah,
hear it
there you
over
go.
and over again.
That is it. It didn't work with you. You're still doing it.
I know, right? Participant is agreeing to not hold McCamey Manor, and I do agree, or any other party liable for anything involving their show, my show. Participant I will not involve the police, other than the call that we made to say hi, that I'm here, because the participant I understand what I am agreeing to, and boy, I really do understand. And participant I has decided to take part in this very extreme and physically demanding experience anyway, and I do agree. I am absolutely going to use my safe word, so just be prepared. This was never about the money, this was never about anything else, this is all about my personal challenges, so this is fun, and you know, I love you all for watching. Thank you.
So someone said something about I wouldn't do it because Raven said I wouldn't do it because of the hair removal, but you get 2 items that are off limits, and I really don't give a poop about the hair, so because I like Ashley, she's a good sport, and I want to see her get someplace, I gave her basically an extra 2 items that she doesn't want. The hair thing, I'm not messing with the hair, and so I gave her 2 items that are legit that she can keep off the table. All you gotta do is put down you don't want your haircut, and then I'll leave your haircut. After reading this thing, if it's like, Russ, I can't do this, then you just need to say the safe words.
Sure.
Okay?
Yeah.
Like many people do. No harm, no foul. You don't need what's gonna happen. You don't need this stuff. This is like crazy, extreme stuff for people who are like just invincible.
Exactly.
Okay?
Yeah, I'm excited just to be here.
I know.
I'm
So,
cool.
but I'm saying, so even if it ends right here, be happy.
I am happy.
All of it is tough.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying? Everything from getting dragged behind the back of a car, which is going to happen to you, you know, over gravel and stuff. You know, it's hard stuff.
Okay.
Okay? So be logical. You're a smart girl. If things get to be too, like Russ, no way. You know. Remember, you get 2 things that I've taken off the table.
Okay.
Forget the hair. You know, take 2 real things you want.
Okay.
And then it's all about, you know, really paying attention. Pay attention to what I'm telling you. Be alert. I'm going to give you all the secrets. Give you everything you need to know here for success. The only way I'm going to go forward with this is that you promise me at any time when things get rough.
Oh, absolutely.
You gotta stop.
I absolutely promise you. I have like.
I don't want you dying.
Participant agrees that if selected, they will have to swim 200 yards underwater in a makeshift sewer with several obstacles and traps blocking their way. It is participants' responsibility to hold their breath while navigating the underwater maze.
So that's Oblivion Inspector. You're doing that. So we having fun today?
We're having fun today.
Just wait until the sun goes down, and then you tell me you're having fun or not. So it's dangerous. It's all dangerous. Everything I'm going to do today is dangerous. I'm not here to kill you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You got to stop a show if you have any inkling that this is not
absolutely.
a good
I mean, I know I have like problems mentally and physically, so I will absolutely let you know right away.
To stop. It's only a game. It's not worth getting injured.
No, it's not.
And again, we had a death here. I have to live with that. I don't want somebody. That person did not tell me. If they had some medical issues that were not disclosed to me. But I need to know everything that's going on.
Gotcha.
Monitor. Okay.
I think I'm gonna sleep when the sun goes down.
If I don't get you going, man, it's gonna be like midnight before we start the show. Because you're like a slowpoke.
I am a slowpoke.
Come on, slowpoke. Oh, don't drop that tire. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. USS Russ. So we are now going to get our little contestant geared up, ready to go. I'll give you a choice. It's all about choices. Do you want to be duct taped, or you just want to have some goggles on? Once I tape you up, I'm not saying a word.
Tape me up?
Yep. Do you want tape on your face?
I think
Or
I'd
do you
rather
want
just have
goggles?
the goggles.
Okay, the goggles are the sissy stuff. I mean, you know, we do the goggles for the girls.
Whatever.
Rest, don't mess with my hair. Okay, so fine. So you want, let's do goggles so that way it doesn't scratch you up. Okay, you good?
Good.
All right, now this is going to go on different for you this time because I'm going to need this on your front side. Beep, beep. Okay. Because
this is already something.
I can pull you and control you.
Oh, is this the chuck pull or something?
No.
This is actually for the breaker. Okay.
This is more of, more of some water stunts. So I can get you out. You want me to get you out if I have to get you out.
Oh, so this is like, I'm wearing this the whole time. This isn't for what we're going to do right now. Got you.
No
Oh my God, 20 years ago, if I knew about this, I would have been like, oh, no problem, I'll do it all.
Well, even 20 years ago, it's still like, oh, there's a problem. There's stuff going on here.
Yeah, but 20 years ago, I'd been like, I don't need a C phrase. That was just a pull.
Exactly.
Oh, this isn't even the physical thing yet?
No. No, this first thing you're going to do is so not physical. Since we're all here, tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do something interesting. We're going to change the game a little bit.
Oh.
Do you guys want her to have a super easy breaker? It's not a breaker, it's something, I mean, we can call it a breaker because it'll look good on film, but it's something that is not even difficult. I'll tell you this. The thing I want to do with you is normally just a task.
We've seen some tasks.
Well, no, it won't. I can tell you. I'll tell you this. I'll let you make a decision because it'll look good on film. There's nothing physical involved with it. You're not lifting, carrying, pushing, none of that. There's absolutely not one thing physical about it. It's something that is basically just more of a mental challenge. This thing that we do often is nothing but a task. Task. It's not physical. It's not strenuous at all.
Is it long?
No, not really. Maybe.
Of course, he could be using time distortion and hypnosis.
Yeah, well, I'm not. Maybe 15 minutes. But in your case, it would make a good movie, and you'll understand after we do it why, for you in particular, it would be an interesting movie.
Well, what do they want?
So what do you guys want? Do you want Miss Ashley to go ahead and do, because if she does it, it's called a breaker, even though it's not really a breaker, but it'll give her some serious street cred.
We're not doing the money thing.
No.
I didn't even know about the money thing before I first talked to Russ, so.
So Dan says, do it, Ashley. Greg Lynn says, go for it, Ashley.
Yeah?
This will just give her some serious street cred, and it would be a nice little twist to the show. So if you're looking for something interesting, this would be interesting to do. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't do it, only because it's so simple. It's so simple, but in your case, it would be interesting. Raven says, what will make it look great? Well, I don't want to say, because you have to wait for that one.
Because then I would know.
Natalie Wade says, easy. She can last longer. Greg again, go for it. You can do it, Ashley. Candy Curtis, Facer appears. Thumbs up from Jonathan.
All right.
Carissa Cummings, go for it.
Nobody wants me to not do it?
Well, they're all saying Samantha Marie, do it.
All right, Sam, for you, I'll do it.
So this will be literally, I swear, nothing that's going to hurt you. It will be good for your film.
Were you given breaks during your tour? Yes, I was allowed to take breaks anytime I wanted to.
So this is what you're going to have for the entire drive, okay, in your head.
Okay.
I'm going to close it down your little face now. Is it dark in there?
I can't see a damn thing.
Okay, good.
Darn thing, sorry.
Oh, you're messing up already. I'm going to lead you to the car. I'm going to put you in the front seat. We're going to drive to Zone A, okay? And let the games begin.
Thanks, Russ.
At any time, are you surrounded by loud sounds such as chainsaws and screaming? No, there were actually no loud sounds. The only time that there was any kind of sound was when I had earphones on, and it certainly wasn't chainsaws or anything like that.
Are you ready? Oh, we're ready. Here we go.
Okay.
And is there anything you want to ask now?
Yeah, I want to ask everything all over again 3 times.
I know, right? So what do you want to ask? You have anything for me? Come on, this is the final one. Are you really going to do this? Okay, then did you sign it?
I did.
This is the final thing. Do you really want to do this?
Yes.
Even though? Even though? Okay, sign away then. All right. So you chose 2 items. Why don't you tell everybody what you chose are your off-limit items?
So I chose, well, without giving away details, I chose that I didn't want to be buried alive with the, what is it, 1,000 pounds of dirt?
It's more than that.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's absolutely too extreme. I honestly, I know that would honestly kill me. And in keeping with the yogic principle of ahimsa or nonviolence, I'm not here to get hurt or to do anything. So it's not feasible. I'm not of the body type or structure that could do it.
You're not the height for sure.
The height for sure. And I really, with, you know, a couple of physical injuries and stuff that I do have going on, it's not even, it would be foolish. And the second one involves an incinerator and some fire and stuff like that. And well, it seemed like it would be like kind of okay, you know, like
it's not that bad
to get out of or whatever. I just, you know, I know that I would get at the very least singed and or
your hair would get singed. I can tell you that.
Yeah, the hair would get singed, but not only that, just there's so many other things that could be complicated that would affect my ability to earn a living and stuff like that in the future. And I'm not going to do it.
We didn't do any money really because you're kind of already, you know, whatever. But
yeah,
it's all good. But we came to the agreement that if you fail 3 stunts, then we have to look at like pulling the plug, right? Because you shouldn't fail 3 stunts. The first one you're gonna do is extremely easy. It should not be it.
Did anything inappropriate ever happen to me inside McKamey Manor? Absolutely not. Were you ever sexually assaulted or harassed in any way, shape, or form during your time with McKamey Manor? Absolutely not.
We talked a lot about paying attention.
We did.
You asked a lot of questions.
Mm-hmm.
This is where it's going to come into play is, did you really pay attention? We're going to find out.
Did McKamey Manor insist on me having and using a safe phrase? I didn't ask to not have a safe phrase. I was pretty insistent that I was going to have a safe phrase, and I believe that, you know, they certainly would have asked me to have one anyway. I've heard a few people say that they didn't want one. I don't know. That's not for me. So as far as I know, yeah, they would have insisted I have one. It wouldn't have been wise for me not to.
That it is 100% the participant's responsibility to use the safe phrase if they feel they are suffering from any bodily injury, from any mental impairment, or if the tour becomes too much for participant in any way. Absolutely.
Can you hear me? Ashley, over.
Yes, sir. Over.
For the last several hours, we talked about you paying attention, asking questions, and really understanding what I was saying. Do you remember that? Over.
Yes, sir. Over.
I want you to clear your mind, clear your thoughts. Just pay attention. Over.
Participant understand and agrees that MM is only a game and not reality. The staff of MM can make any and all changes to the above game at any time throughout the contestant's tour without the knowledge or permission of the participant. The contestant gives full permission to the staff of MM to change up the game, including the rules, at any time during the tour, and will not hold MM liable for contract infringement, provided you don't change up that I could use a safe phrase.
It's game on. I can make things confusing in there for you. I mean, that's the whole idea, right? So then you don't want the fire.
I don't want the fire.
That liquid will be of assistance to you shortly. Over.
So this is the mental part of it.
The mental part.
Did you pay attention to me? How much did you pay attention to what I told you? That is what this all boils down to.
I paid attention a lot. It's like a lot, but let me tell you.
It's a lot of stuff. So that's what this is only about, is attention to detail.
We talked about and gave you a choice of a task or a breaker, and everybody decided upon the breaker. This will honestly be a very easy task that we're turning into a breaker. Over.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Over.
I need you to understand that if you do not complete this breaker, it is game over. No excuses, no second tries. Over.
Understood, sir. Thank you. Over.
So this is going to be a breaker.
Okay.
It's a breaker. So that means we gotta hold with the breaker rules.
Uh-oh.
So if you can't do it, which I promise you, you can. I promise you, there's no skill to it at all. No skill. There's nothing like that.
I think this is Russ's way of like trying to get me to not drive 30 minutes to make him come back to clean up.
You're so
He's
smart.
Try and, like,
You're so
get
smart.
Me out
I know.
right here and now while he's still on his patio.
She is so smart. I know. I don't want to drive, but I will. I'll drive to the breaker. It'll be fun. But I promise you, it's nothing that a 3-year-old couldn't do.
Attention to detail is everything in the matter, and I'm pretty sure that after this evolution happens, you may just pay attention a bit more. Over.
Yes, sir. Over.
I'm now allowing you to take off your goggles.
Taking off goggles now, sir.
What 2 items did you choose that are off limits? Over.
The incinerator, or burn alive, and the buried alive. Over.
But for some reason you can't do this task, it'll be embarrassing.
Aww.
Because it's like super easy, not mental, not physical, nothing. It's more about, did you pay attention? This is more like a test. In fact, that's exactly what this is.
Off-limit item, the incinerator. Over. Husband agrees that they will be in very close contact with fire surrounding their entire body with real possibility of getting burned or possible death.
All right, do you want me to explain that one to you?
Yeah, I'd kind of like to know.
All right. Just be really cautious about putting your neck back. It's going to be on a metal slab. Don't let anything touch. Okay. Lights up. You're in a very small enclosed space. It's going to get super hot in there. Do not breathe or attempt it. You'll burn your lungs and you can die in there. You're going to get singed. I can tell you right now, your hair is going to go. When you're in a thing like that and you're looking around, you're thinking, oh, this must be it. This must be the incinerator that I'm in. So I'm not telling you ahead of time, like, okay, now we're going to the incinerator. After we start the show, I'm not saying nothing to you.
What did I tell you about the first off-limit item that you talked about over?
Panic attacks, anxiety.
The burning?
Yeah, I'm a little worried about that.
Incinerator?
Yeah, I don't want to be burned.
Yes, she said she did not want to be burned. And it's true, I did not take her to the large incinerator, but I did put her in a smaller device. And unfortunately, things went a little bit south.
Did you actually believe you were going to die inside MCKAMEY Manor? Well, you know, that could be possible if I wasn't, you know, smart.
Participant fully understands and agrees that being scared, having a panic attack, etc. does not count as a serious injury. Yeah, I had panic attacks driving all the way here.
Medical attention during your tour.
I'm calling emergency here. Hold on.
Dialing the emergency response center now.
But yeah, you're going to get burned.
Were you given breaks during your tour? Yes, I was allowed to take breaks anytime I wanted to.
So that's it, everybody. It's not tough. Is it tough? But you don't want to do it, do you? You know.
No, you know what? It is extremely tough. All this fun and games is so tough. I mean, it is fun. Don't get me wrong, but it is so tough. I'm like.
But isn't it fun now?
It is.
It is fun, right?
It's really fun. But I got to tell you, I weigh twice as much as I normally weigh, just by wearing the boots.
You'll be glad you got that.
Just by wearing the boots and this thing being wet. So.
You'll be really glad you got that.
Yeah.
If you go beyond and you get to like certain things where you need to have a lot of coverage, you're happy that you got that. That would have really helped you out in the fire stunt. You're not doing that one now.
had what as your off-limit item? What did you tell me, over?
Well, the hair.
Okay, so that's ridiculous. I could care less. I'm not going to be cutting your hair. So if you want that as a freebie, then you can choose 2 other things
Okay.
that are off limits. Okay. You can mess with your hair all day long. I'm not messing with your hair. Okay. So that way you got 2 things that you can use. Just listen closely and choose wisely.
Initially, it was no hair, sir. Over.
Correct. And this is where paying attention comes into play. And this is where asking enough questions and making sure things are verified come into play, over.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Over.
I want you to take your free hand, put the radio down for a second, reach behind your head, and find the item that I placed there for you, over. Tell me what it is when you find it, over.
It's a scissors, sir. Over. Participant agrees to and has full knowledge that if selected to visit the barber, participant may leave MM completely bald.
So I'm not worried about that. So that's one of the things you would take off the table, right?
Do you want me to initial it though?
You can initial it, but like I said,
Yeah,
you
no.
know, I'm not going to mess with your hair at all. That's all you. Just again, pay attention to things. You know, pay attention to what is going on today during this, because it's all about recall.
Okay.
I need your recall, because once you're inside, I'm not going to help you out, except to keep you from hurting yourself.
Thank you.
Otherwise, it's quiet.
Okay.
Now, I told you specifically that I will have nothing to do with your hair cutting. None of my actors will have anything to do with your hair cutting. I don't want your hair. I'm not going to touch your hair. Do you remember saying that? Do you remember you saying that, over?
Yes, sir. Over.
Now, I don't know how you're going to respond. I think you got it. I think you listened up. I think you asked enough questions, because you even came back and asked some questions that were very smart of you about a certain stunt. Do you remember what you asked me without saying it? Do you remember what you asked about?
I asked you about a lot of things, and they're still
Okay, well, one of those is something you write on the money. You asked me about something that you needed to ask, and I even said, "Oh, that's a really good question." You remember what that was?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you remember that, it's all about attention to detail. So you game?
I'm game.
Tell me specifically what you wrote down, over.
Specifically, what I wrote down was that Russ said my hair was the freebie. Over.
I think if we look back at the contract, it says something else. What does it specifically say about Russ and your hair, over?
Initially, I wrote down hair was the freebie. Over. And then you had me write Russ and his team would not touch my hair. Over.
I want to make sure we have this correct. Russ and his team would not touch your hair. Am I touching your hair right now, over?
No, sir. Over.
Did you sign the contract, over?
I did, sir. Over. This participant acknowledges that they have freely and voluntarily entered into this agreement after an adequate opportunity to review and discuss the terms and conditions. All factual and legal matters relevant hereto, and the guest has freely and independently chosen to execute this agreement without fraud, duress, undue influence, or coercion of any kind or nature, whatever, having been exerted by or imposed upon any party. Absolutely.
I told you that the first task is a very simple task that a 3-year-old can do. It takes no skill, it takes no strength. It's not even a stunt, it's just a task. Can you figure out what your breaker is, over?
So the breaker is either you complete it tomorrow, it's game over.
And pizza.
And pizza.
Yeah.
We're gonna grab some pizza, right?
Yeah.
Doggone right. I'm hungry, man.
Yeah, I think I could figure it out, over. But you did say hair was a freebie, over. As in we weren't going to touch my hair, over.
Put down specifically for this show only, Russ agrees that Russ will not cut my hair. Okay, that way, you know.
Okay, you agree you will not, or anyone will not? Okay.
There's no one else there.
That's true, I'm just checking.
You got some mystery man in there. Make sure it says specifically, so that way you're covered.
What we agreed to is I said, pay attention. I go by the contract. The contract says,
Russ will not cut your hair. Russ will not touch your hair, correct? Over?
Correct, sir, over.
part of paying attention is paying attention to those little details. You would agree to that, right?
Yes, sir.
That little detail, you should have caught me when you did and said, and made sure that you didn't write on the paper that Russ wouldn't do it. You should have made sure that you wrote in there that hair would not be taken any way, shape, or form by anybody, including yourself, correct?
That's fact, sir. Over.
You're going to do a breaker.
Yeah, I'm going to do a breaker.
How awesome is that?
That's awesome.
It is awesome, because most people wouldn't do that.
Again, no common sense.
I love it. I love
You
it.
can rate that.
So apparently, next time, attention to detail, you might pay attention a bit more to the little nuances of the situation. You think that might happen next time?
Indeed I do, sir. Over.
So, this is a simple task. This is nothing that a child could not do. This is not a stunt, but it is because you agreed to it, which was foolish on your part, to take this as a breaker. Would you agree this might be a foolish situation?
Indeed, I would agree this is a very foolish situation, sir. Over.
Next time, do you think you'll be quite so foolish? Over.
Next time, sir, I do not believe I will be so foolish. Over.
I believe that's the case as well. So you now have a choice. You now either lose the breaker and it's game over and that's it for you, or you do what you're assigned to do, which is to now take those lovely scissors and cut your hair. And I mean, really cut your hair.
I should have listened to the owner and everyone when they told me you really don't want to do this. This is, if you read this, you really don't want to do this.
You don't, right?
I can tell you really don't want to do this.
I tried to warn you. I tried the best I could to tell you to pay attention and to ask questions.
Mm-hmm.
But you just wouldn't listen.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that camera on your face. I want to see the smiles. I know you're smiling right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're loving Russ right now, aren't you?
I do. I love you.
I know. You know, short haircuts are kind of the in thing. But it needs to be chopped off. It needs to be wickedly chopped off. As always, the manor is all about choices. And your choice is quite simple. Your choice is this. You lose the breaker, which was such an easy breaker.
How much time do I give myself? Time is a relative question. All that we really have is this very present moment right now. The past is gone and the future's not here yet. So I'm just in it for the minute and whatever happens, happens.
Participant agrees that the official clock does not start until the warm-up period is completed and the first stunt is about to begin. Any task which is not a stunt that is completed prior to the first official MM stunt will not be on the clock. Example, working out to ensure you're limber and ready for the physical activities of MM. Entertaining a crowd of people with a song and a dance routine. These are examples of a task and are not counted towards your official time if started prior to an official MM stunt.
So now, my dear, you need to figure out, are we going to continue on with loads of entertainment tonight at the Manor, but with a completely different look for the lovely Miss Ashley? Or are you going to fail this first initial breaker that is actually only a task?
Common sense and intelligence are two totally separate things. Everyone got that?
You're so smart.
I am going to fail this first initial task, which is actually a breaker, but only a task. Over.
But you will use your safe phrase.
I will use my safe phrase, you better freaking believe it.
The next time you see her, she'll be saying what? Say it.
My name is Ashley Lynn Caputo. And I came from the musical Chicago via Florida to McKamey Manor's Alice in Wonderland tour. And even though I failed miserably at my first attempt, I will be back for round 2. Russ McKamey kicked my butt. I quit, and we all missed you, Holly. Over.
Did your McKamey Manor experience show immediately stop once you said your safe phrase? Yes, absolutely. 100% stopped immediately.
Did you have fun?
I did.
Was your tour at McKamey Manor a positive and exciting experience and something that you're glad you attempted? My tour was an amazingly outstanding experience to me. I'm so happy I did it. It was a life-changing experience, you know. Spending the time doing that, it was like kind of a journey, almost like a little odyssey for me. And I came back, and you know, my life has changed so much. I mean, I'm getting ready to move, and business is picking up. You know, just all kinds of cool and exciting things are happening and stuff like that. And it felt like, for me, it was a time of emotional clearing. So it was a great experience.
Ron Scott says, wow. Now, you don't know what happened to Ron. Maybe Lisa Bean, poor girl, I hoped you'd make it. Well, it's called paying attention. Isn't paying attention important in the Manor?
Oh, absolutely.
Really important, isn't it? Paying attention is everything.
I can't say I was paying attention to so many different things,
It's hard
but
to keep
clearly
them all.
not that. I was counting like how many, you know, times that the soundtrack was playing. I was doing Betty Erickson's 5 Things. I was taking my deep breaths. I was focusing on which direction we were driving, which was west, and totally not anything I needed to be paying attention to.
Are you physically and mentally okay right now?
Oh, I'm perfectly fine, yeah.
It's a torture house. It's not a haunted house, it's a torture house.
Did I torture you?
No.
Did I trick you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, actually.
I really
I mean,
didn't
I
trick you,
kind of tricked myself, you
Yes.
know, because I actually, you know, it was in the contract, and I kind of questioned it, but certainly not
You
enough.
didn't question it enough,
no,
though, did you?
not enough.
You'll question it more next time, won't you?
I certainly will.
Did the staff of McKamey Manor spend time decompressing you to ensure your well-being once the safe phrase was used? You know, I didn't really need to be decompressed. I was actually laughing when I said my safe phrase. I can say that I wasn't in fear of anything. It was just something that I decided I was not going to do, and so there was no need for decompressing. I will say that you know, Russ was kind enough to take me out for pizza and coffee, and then let me have a hot shower. So that's kind of decompressing in a way. I mean, I was certainly, you know, I felt looked after, and I felt fine to indeed make my way home.
Are you going to come back and see us again?
I don't know. Well,
I probably will. I mean, I certainly would if I had more time. There's nothing that happened that was, you know, I just You have to.
So that's why you have to come back.
I would love to go there, and I would love to visit Holly and just hang out and have fun.
I do want to come back. I do.
You know, don't be one of those ones that don't come back. You didn't do anything.
No, I didn't do anything.
Right.
That's why I'm in this position.
If I had more time, I certainly would like to go back up there to Challenge Manor again and spend a little time sightseeing.
Give us a promise that you'll come back.
I promise I'll come back. I might be on the other side of the fence, though.
We're on the side of the fence.
I might come and act.
Oh, no.
You know, I would absolutely love to be an actor at McKamey Manor. I just wouldn't be able to do it, you know, on a regular basis because my life is here in Florida. But, you know, if I was ever in the area and, you know, they let me come over and teach some yoga stuff, you know, run the obstacle course, that would be really fun.
You haven't heard that yet.
I haven't heard that
yet. Are you kidding me? You haven't heard that. You have to at least get through something. You didn't do anything.
You're right.
I want to see if you were paying attention. And I know I said so many times
Ask all
that very specific thing.
Yes.
I was so specific about what would not happen and who would not do what, wasn't I? I was, but it's hard to remember everything, isn't it?
Well, I thought we had it covered, but my choice of wording was incorrect for sure.
Choice of wording is important. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Are you upset?
No, not in any way.
That's good.
Do I look upset?
No. Yeah, yes, I think you do. I think you are upset.
No, I'm not upset.
Give the folks a rundown as far as, you know, how did your day, how was it? Give them a little quick review of what you did all day and whether you enjoyed it, hated it, whatever.
I didn't get very far, so I don't even know any of the inner workings of McKamey Manor.
Absolutely nothing happened to me. There was some sleep deprivation, but I'm an insomniac anyway, so I didn't, even like when the times changed and stuff like that, I'm a responsible person, so I didn't rush or drive unsafely or anything else because it is all about safety and that's my responsibility. So then I got here and I signed the first part of the contract saying we could start the show, and there were some physical things that were kind of fun, and I really either couldn't or just felt that it would have been too injurious to really push myself to do most of that. And Russ was really cool about it. He even rolled his own tire around and stuff like that. I got in the cooler that was really cold, and then we ran around in the heat. I was allowed to eat and drink anytime I wanted to. We had a documentary film company or a guy come out. And
they'd be so proud of you right now, wouldn't they?
Yeah, he totally said he would not do it. And that's pretty much it.
And then we drove for about 20 minutes and got to our first area.
Yeah.
And then again, lack of detail, lack of paying attention, turned the tables on you a little bit.
It really did, yeah.
But you decided for it to turn the table that way because you had an option.
Oh, I did. I absolutely had a choice, and I certainly was 100% capable of doing that. And
doing the breaker.
Yeah, the breaker, exactly.
So did I lie? Was it a tough breaker?
No, it was not a tough breaker at all.
Was it something that a 3-year-old could do?
Oh, absolutely.
So to be clear, you made the decision to say, look, I just can't do it.
No, I didn't make the decision to say I cannot do it. I made the decision to say I'm not going to do it. Right. I certainly can do it.
We're words.
Now we know to pay attention to detail.
We know to pay attention. I love that. All right. So you have lots of fans watching, giving you a lot of encouragement.
Hi, guys. Thank you.
And I just wanted to see, I know you're a very intelligent woman. I just wanted to see how well you would do with this particular episode of Paying Attention. That was it. That was the only thing I wanted to find. I just wanted to see if after all this time you were actually listening to me.
I was listening, but I wasn't hearing.
Anything else you want to say to all your fine fans out there?
I don't know what to say. I just feel so blessed that, you know, to be a 45-year-old woman, you know, one of the oldest contestants to ever get to go on, to have this life-changing experience. Gosh, I don't know. It was amazing. I don't know. It was just awesome. I just want to say thank you, you know?
MCKAMEY Manor will kick your butt too. And it was so much fun. Thank you all so much. This is really good. Y'all gotta try this sometime.
Beautiful. So now I'm gonna
and you do not want to do it, but you will.
So what, was I mean and rough to you?
Not at all.
Am
I
just
think
a
you
big
even,
pussy
did you
cat?
put a seatbelt on me and
Of
everything?
course I put a seatbelt on you.
I signed a thing saying he didn't have to put a seatbelt on me.
I know. So what do you say to all the haters and the low information crowd folks out there that say such hideous things about the manor? Any words of advice to them?
Contempt without prior investigation is always going to be a sad affair.
Honestly, I don't focus on haters or anything like that.
So I just like to say thank you to everyone who was supportive.
It's just not where I put my attention.
Thank you to Russ, thank you to Holly, thank you to everyone else.
So I'd rather focus on the fans and say thank you.
Oh my God, shut up.
I will say that it's a sad thing that people are, you know, so against Russ and MCKAMEY Manor, because as I'm sharing, it can be a really wonderful experience.
All right, I'm going to give you a choice.
Yes, sir.
Are you hungry?
Oh, I could eat.
Do you want to go get something to eat?
What's option B?
The option B is you have to do it with the costume you have on right now. I say we go down to the Speedy Cafe.
I think that'd be an awesome opportunity to meet those ladies.
Absolutely. Go have a pizza or go have a really good sandwich, whatever you like. Okay, my treat.
Aw, thanks, Russ.
Are you ready for that?
I'm ready for that. I do want to say to all my friends and loved ones who are so concerned about all of this that I would be, you know, death or dismembered. Yeah, okay, here we go. I told you, this was like all a game, and it really was a big game, so.
I'm actually looking forward to feeling a little bit freer to get to interact with some of the folks here on MCKAMEY Manor now, in the sense that, you know, it won't be like, they won't feel that I'm trying to get information, or like they won't be trying to get information. It's just like, you know, we're just people now. It's not like, oh, the next contestant or whatever. So it's kind of cool like that.
Next time, you know, really ask me questions, right?
Next time we will be signing that contract for 3 days.
I love it, I love it, I love it. Yeah.
And then you'll have to come back for round 2, and we'll start off where you left off at.
And just get right into it.
Which is where?
At a different location.
Here?
No, you want to do this? It'll be just straight contract time, like do, and then go.
Okay, that's really cool.
Okay.
Can I have that in writing? I'm just kidding.
Yes, you can. You can have that in writing, absolutely.
So you won't have to do any of this stuff again.
Okay.
Unless you want to do a Holly show, but otherwise it'll just be straight. Sign it without even reading it out loud or nothing.
Oh, wow.
And then just go.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we'll put that in writing in the contract. We'll start it, we'll go, and that's it. You won't have to do any long, crazy contract. We're just going to get here, go, and that's
Get
it.
here and go. All
Okay,
right.
you ready for it?
Ready for it.
So you can get here at 5 o'clock and just go.
5 o'clock, which will be 7 o'clock,
Yeah.
which will be noon, which
Yeah,
will be 8 a.m.,
exactly.
which will be 3 p.m., which will be this way.
So,
It's been so much fun, though.
but you got to promise me you'll come back.
We'll see what happens. It was maybe it was a once in a lifetime experience, maybe not. We'll see.
All right, say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye, everyone. See you on the other side.
Good job.
Hi, everybody. This is Russ. We have our contestant, Ashley Lynn. Did a really good job. She did what I thought she would do. And I was trying something a little bit different with her tonight. And it worked. And that's just what we do. You need to really pay attention when you come to the manor. It's all about attention. Hope you enjoyed the show. Good job, Ashley, once again. See you later.
heading down to the Speedy Cafe now with me looking all stank and foolish to see the Speedy Cafe girls. To have a pizza and hang out for a little bit. So we pulled into the Speedy Cafe here.
I've been trying to have Ashley film for me. The worst.
I am not a good camera person.
No. The worst. I thought other people used to film for me. The worst right here. Oh my God. It's like everywhere. But that's
you know you're supposed to like hypnotize him and beat him, right?
I know, that's what I thought she was going to do.
No, I never wanted to do that. So how long did Ashley go to on the tour? 0, Rod. Big 0. All my choice. 100% my choice, but it was a big 0. Remember when I said zeros next to each other infinity? But you tried. That's what matters, Ashley. You know what? I did it. I did it. You know, I said all along that I was in it for the minute and, like, I didn't care how long. Thank you, Holly. And, you know, it was all about the experience and conquering my own fears. And I conquered my fears, believe me, in the car all the way up here. I certainly could have beaten it. I just chose not to beat it. That's all I'm going to say about that. I was like, yeah, no.
In your own words, without giving away any McKamey Manor secrets, what is Russ McKamey, the other actors, and McKamey Manor actually like on a personal level?
I had the best experience ever in the Manor. Oh my God, it was absolutely amazing.
Commissioner and longtime public servant Scott Frank says this is not a haunted house.
It goes beyond a fetish. I mean, anyone who would let someone physically attack them and torture them, essentially, it's a torture house. I mean, that's a house, it's a torture house.
Oh my God. Well, Russ was the only person who was there when I did my tour. He was a great guy.
It was the biggest, most amazing rush and trip, and it was so empowering and amazing, and it's incredible.
Off camera after the show, I got to just talk with them, you know. I'm not going to share anything that we talked about, but it was just like talking to a friend. It was really awesome. He's a really nice guy, great guy.
Not only was I completely safe because, you know, I chose to use a safe phrase and I chose to be who I am.
Holly, I got to talk to Holly privately a couple times since the show, and she seemed really nice as well.
This whole thing has reframed and changed my life.
I think they're stand-up people. So they do good things for different groups of people and for animals as well. So you know, I just think they're outstanding people.
My mind is the gatekeeper, and McKamey Manor and Russ and Holly, they are the key masters. Let me tell you, to unlock all of the demons inside your own head. You don't have to do anything scary to have everything go on up here.
Great experience, great people.
It has been one of the most enlightening experiences ever.
It's a torture house. It's not a haunted house, it's a torture house.
So thanks so much.
Well, that's about all, folks. Looking forward to chatting with you all on the Manor page. And again, if you guys are ever interested in hypnosis, my business is Unwind the Mind, Hypnosis and Wellness, and you can find that at www.unwindthemind.biz.
Peace out.
So this is really interesting. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but after all that nonsense all day long about not cutting her hair, she went home, and it looks like Ashley's rather upset, and she took scissors to her hair and just chopped it off. Now, I can't explain it, except I guess the whole day just kind of got to her, and I think she thought about what she could have done to continue on with the tour, and I think she was just really upset and frustrated with herself, and this is the final result. So here it is. I thought this was pretty fascinating, and again, I don't know exactly what happened, but you're looking at it.
Hello, MCKAMEY Manor. As our friend Russ would say, come on in, come on in, come on in. I've been tasked this evening with telling you all a bedtime story. And so, once upon a time, there was a little sister goddess princess named Ashley, and she lived in a beautiful kingdom known as Floryland. And every morning she would get up and stretch and sigh and cuddle and go on about going outside and preparing for her day. And her journey would begin every day on a pokey lane, a nice dirt road, and sometimes this little dirt road is the longest road of all before she begins her daily adventures of going out and about and traveling between two magical kingdoms, or queendoms if you like, of Tampa and St. Petersburg. Along the way, she gets to go across some beautiful magical bridge, a bridge that seems to go so far up into the sky that you can almost touch the sun or the stars at night. And yet you can look down and see all of the beautiful water. And between the two kingdoms or queendoms of Tampa and St. Pete, little Miss Ashley goes and does some yoga with some beautiful yogis, helping them to stretch and grow. And then she went off to intern for a little while, because a busy Ashley is a good Ashley. And she had some fun with other sister goddesses, doing some fun storytelling and some magical sharings. We even talked a little bit about this, but just for a moment, because not everybody is a MCKAMEY Manor fan, but you all are, and that's why I'm here to tell you this magical story. You know, no matter how far I journey, or no matter where or which land or kingdom or queendom I'm in, every story has a magical place. And just like all other fairy tales, or at least one that I do love, this little magical girl likes to click her heels 3 times at the end of a long day, no matter how much fun and no matter how much assistance or how many great people I've helped or been with or shared time with throughout the day. I like to click my heels together 3 times and say, there's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. And I'm sure I'll be doing the same thing when I step through the looking glass at MCKAMEY Manor. I'm sure if I get there, I know y'all are saying that, but when I get there, I will say that there will come a time when I'll do that same little tap dance and say, there's no place like home. There's no place like home. There is no place like home. And it's true, because the center of my heart is at home, where I get to share, just as you, Ross, and Holly get to share, special magical creature love. You guys have puppies, and I have kitties. There are 3 kitties. One, he is a little rascal and a terror, and he is a rescue kitty, and his name is Mudra, because I thought a mudra, like a yoga magical hand symbol, would be so calm and peaceful. And he is not. He's a terror. He's a little Tasmanian, but we love him. We all love him. Next one is Kalis. And gosh, Kalis is going to be 18, and she's a beautiful Burmese. And she's sleeping at the end of the bed right now. Kalis is even famous in one of our new films because she is a goddess that we worship in the movie. It's called Escort Service 3 Taste Me by the Sleazebox. And don't be freaking out, Billy. It all ends happily ever after, as with everything. In Magic Land, at least. And finally, last but certainly not least, is the oldest of all the princesses here. And her name is Perone. And she is beautiful, 22-year-old Siamese. Mr. Mudra has come to say hello. Mr. Mudra. Hello. Our little Tasmanian terror. Oddly enough, over here, to the side, is our little 22-year-old Siamese. She's sleeping on her little heating pad with her little pillows and some food very close by. And even her little white rabbit. Just like Alice in Wonderland, she has a little white rabbit. Dancing up and saying hello, beautiful girl that she is. My animal Danimal is not the white rabbit. I'm a pussycat. But Perone likes her white rabbit. And Perone has the most favorite song to be lullabied to sleep to every night. And I will do it a cappella. And I know that you will not be as magically inclined to love my voice as my little girl. But here it goes. And you might watch as she even nods off. Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. Sleepy kitty, soft kitty, purr, purr, purr. Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. Sleepy kitty, happy kitty, purr, purr, purr. She loves her little bedtime stories, and especially her lullabies. And now, MCKAMEY Manor, to you. Soft kitties, warm kitties, little balls of fur. Happy kitties, sleepy kitties, purr, purr, purr. Is anyone yawning yet? Everyone ready to go sleepy times? Hope you all sleep very, very well in your magical MCKAMEY Manor brains and minds, whatever that might be. I'll be dreaming of Alice and Through the Looking Glass, I know that. Anyone want to say goodnight? Peace out, nighty nights. See you real soon.
Oh my gosh, that was awesome.
I know.
Hey everybody, this is Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Come on down to MCKAMEY Manor and have a spooky good time.
You really don't want to do this.
It's a torture house. It's not a haunted house, it's a torture house.